Now, I've done you a lot of variants with Pick a Song. I've done it right from the 1900s to somewhere like 22, and then I've done you just the British soul charts from 1952 to 23. I might even cover 23, could cover the month of January into February. And now I'm going to do it in another different way. But it's still Pick a Song. Just not in the years that it doesn't have anything to do with the sales figures or anything. It's just my selection of songs. And we're going to go over there now. Right. Now we've got to say which one comes first. Which one comes first? Naturally, they start a fair while back, but it's nothing to do with years, individual years. Which comes first in my list? Doesn't say in years. Got nothing to do with years. But it will follow a kind of yearly pattern, you know. I mean, 1990 is not going to come before 1950, you know. It will follow in kind of yearly pattern, but it's not an exact in sales figures and things like that. Okay, here's the one for you. If I know the years, I will tell you roughly, but I cannot tell you the roughly exact year. It's in 50s. Is it Jerry Lee Lewis? Great Balls of Fire? Is it La Bamba? Richie Valens? Or is it Buddy Holly? Peggy Sue? Think for a minute, because this one is slightly new to you. It's Buddy Holly, Peggy Sue. And here's a one which is from the 60s. Is it Roy Orbison? Or another one, eh? Is it Johnny Tillotson, Poetry in Motion? Or is it Chubby Checker? Let's twist again. It's Roy Orbison on it alone, 1960 that was. Sometimes I'll get to know the year. Right, the next one. 60s, yes. Is it Neil Sedaka, Calendar Girl, a song from 61? How about Morris William and the Zodiacs with Stay? Or how about Elvis Presley, Marie's the name of his latest flame? All in the early 60s there. The winner for you is Morris Williams and the Zodiacs, Stay. That's just on the list here, mind. Nothing to do with the sales figures or chart positions or anything like that. Right, next one. Is it the Viscounts who put the bump in the Bumpty Bump? It was Barry Mann. That's who did it, but who was it on this list? Is it Johnny Burnett, You're 16? Or is it Neil Sedaka, Happy Birthday, Sweet 16 from 61? It's Johnny Burnett, You're 16. The next one. 1961, most of them round about there. Although one might be in the 50s. Is it Let It Be Me by the Everly Brothers? You pick the song. Is it Quarter to Three or Quarter Past Three by Gary U.S. Bonds, 1961? Or is it James Darren? Goodbye, Cruel World, 61. It's James Darren. Goodbye, Cruel World, 61. Next one. It saves you see this way getting all the pages up. Although you will have to get pages up on here as well. It doesn't last forever. And it can be tricky, these pages up. The next one, is it Elvis Presley, Good Luck Charm? How about Craig Douglas, The Heart of a Teenage or Teenage Girl, some say? And how about Handyman Jimmy Jones? A cross variant of 50s and the 60s there. Yes, it's Handyman Jimmy Jones, 1959. The next one, is it Connie Francis having a vacation? Why is Connie having a vacation? Because breaking up is hard to do. Neil Sedaka, so she went off on vacation. She asked the Crystals about it, and she says, he's a rebel. So who wins? It's the Crystals, he's a rebel. Next one, is it Johnny Tillotson, Send Me the Pillow You Dream On, 62. Is it Chubby Checker, The Twist? Or is it Brian Hyland, Sealed with a Kiss? It's Johnny Tillotson, Send Me a Pillow You Dream On. A bit quicker this way for you, you know, because they're changing pages for all those years. And it's still more or less in yearly format, although one sometimes slips out. Doesn't matter. Is it Craig Douglas on the next one, When My Little Girl Is Smiling? Is it Jerry Lee Lewis, Sweet Little 16? Or is it Del Shannon, The Swiss Maid, 1962? Just give you that you show where we're roughly up to. What do you think? Answers. Now, it's Jerry Lee Lewis, Sweet Little 16. How about our next three? Is it Mark Winter, Venus in Blue Jeans? Billy Fury, Like I've Never Been Gone? Or is it Craig Douglas, Our Favorite Melodies? You choose. And I'll tell you if you choose right. 1, 2, 3. It's Mark Winter, Venus in Blue Jeans. High quality sound. That one from 1962, it says. The next three. Is it Billy Davis? Tell him. No, don't tell him yet, she says. Is it Chris Montez? Let's have some kind of fun. We're having some kind of fun, Chris. Or is it Little Eva? Keep your hands off my baby. That's the one it is, Little Eva. Keep your hands off my baby. The next set of three. Is it the Beatles? Twist and Shout. The Beatles. Yeah, a good song from the Beatles. I liked it. How about this little one, which was not very well known, but it did get into the charts, and I liked it. The Chooks, Lou Below, early 60s. And what about Jerry Lee Lewis, Good Golly Miss Molly? That's the winner, Jerry Lee Lewis. Good golly, Miss Molly. I'm going to give you another 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. Is it the Beach Boys, Surfing USA? Is it Dusty Springfield? I only want to be with you. Or is it the Chiffons? One fine day. It's Dusty Springfield. I only want to be with you. Next set. Is it the Chiffons? He's so fine. How about Billy J. Cream and the Dakotas? Bad to me. Or you can have the Dave Clark 5, Glad all over. Answer. It's the Chiffons. He's so fine. The next one is the Beatles, From Me to You. Is it Roy Orbison, Blue by You? Or is it The Searchers, Sugar and Spice? It's Roy Orbison, Blue by You. Is it, on the next 3, the Big 3? Yeah, that's what you should call it, but I call it Pick a Song. Is it the Big 3, by the way? How about Ain't That a Shame? From Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. And how about the Hollies, Just Like Me? The winner is the Big 3, by the way. The next one, is it Buddy Holly, Wishing? Is it Brian Poole and the Tremolos, I Can Dance? We're getting on to 64 now. Or is it Dave Berry, Memphis, Tennessee? That's the one, Dave Berry. The next one, is it the Kinks? You Really Got Me? Is it A Hard Day's Night by the Beatles, or is it the Zombies? She's Not There in 1964. It's the Kinks, You Really Got Me. The next one, is it Elvis, Such a Night? Is it the Beatles, Can't Buy Me Love? Or is it Dusty Springfield? I just want to know what to do with myself, or just don't know. It's Can't Buy Me Love by the Beatles. Yes. Is it, on the next one, Animals, House of the Rising Sun? Is it the Swinging Blue Jeans, You're No Good? Or is it Millie Spall, My Boy Lollipop? The winner is Swinging Blue Jeans, You're No Good. The next 3, is it Dave Berry with a Crying Game? Is it the Dave Clark 5, Bits and Pieces? Or is it Billy J. Kramer with the Dakotas, From a Window in 64? Answer now, it's the Dave Clark 5, Bits and Pieces. The next set, yeah, it's come up with the same artist for the next set. All right. Doesn't matter. Is it the Applejacks? Tell me when. Looking at the film there from 1964. Is it the Applejacks like Dreamers do? Or is it the Applejacks? Three little words. Well, it's certainly the Applejacks. It's the Applejacks. Tell me when. That's what it is. And the next one. Yes, I think it'll be Del Shannon, Handyman. But it could be the Hollies. Here I go again. Or Johnny Cade and the Pirates, shaking all over. The winner is the Hollies. Here I go again. Which one this time? Gary U.S. Bonds, New Orleans, Lloyd Price, Stagger Lee, or Del Shannon Runaway? It's Lloyd Price, Stagger Lee. The next one is the Jackie Wilson, Reed Petite, Del Shannon, Hats Off to Larry, or Benny King, Stand By Me. It's Benny King, Stand By Me, Ben E. King. Is it Larry Williams? The next one, Bonnie Maroney. Could be Little Richard, Good Golly Miss Molly, or even Marvin Rainwater, Whole Lot of Woman. But it's Larry Williams, Bonnie Maroney. That's who it is. Is it Lloyd Price on the next one? Personality, back to some 50s now, 1959. It could be Chuck Berry, Sweet Little 16, 1958. Or is it Johnny Cade and the Pirates, Please Don't Touch, 1959? It's Chuck Berry, Sweet Little 16, 1958. Is it on the next one? Next set, please. Is it Bruce Chanel, Hey Baby? How about Handyman by Jimmy Jones, original 1960? You're not going by years, remember? You're going by what's top on this list. What comes first? And the third one in that set was Del Shannon, Hey Little Girl. So who is it? It's Jimmy Jones, Handyman. That's who it is. Now the next set could be Palisades Park, Freddie Boom Boom Cannon. How about Del Shannon with a Swiss Maid? He's enjoying life with a Swiss Maid. And how about Chris Montez, Let's Dance? Just what do you think? And here's your answer. It's Palisades Park. Freddie Boom Boom Cannon are going up and down all day on those rides. The next one. Well, it could be Billy Davis, Tell 'em, 1963. It could be Del Shannon, Little Town Flirt. Could be Jerry and the Pacemakers, How Do You Do It? So which one? It's Del Shannon, Little Town Flirt. The next three, how about the big three? Some of the guy. Jerry and the Pacemakers, I like it. Or the Crystals, that do run. It's the big three, some of the guy. The next three, is it the Chiffons one fine day? How about the Searchers, Sweets from My Sweet? But what about Brian Poole and the Tremolos, Twisting and Shouting? Twist and Shout. It's the Searchers, Sweets for My Sweet. Just simple 1, 2, or 3. The next one, we're going to go for a Beach Boys, Surfing USA, Heinz, Just Like Eddie Soup, says good. Or the Rolling Stones, come on. It's the Rolling Stones, come on. The next one, Brian Poole and the Tremolos, Do You Love Me? Chuck Berry, Memphis, Tennessee. Or you can have John and Dean, Surf City. It's John and Dean, Surf City. How about the Swinging Blue Jeans? Hippie Shake. The Searchers say got plenty of sugar and spice, you can shake that up. Holly says stay. So which one? Easy for him. It's the Searchers, sugar and spice. Next set, Jerry and the Pacemakers, I'm the one. The Ronettes, Baby, I Love You. Or Needles and Pins by the Searchers. It's Ronettes, Baby, I Love You. The next set, how about Brian Poole and the Tremolos? He's the candy man, standing there with all the candy. But the Paramounts, they've got Poison Ivy, so watch you don't get hold of that one. I'm going to give you the countdown. Yeah, by Manfred Mann. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the answer is the Paramounts. Poison Ivy. I'm going to go for the Kingsmen. Louie. Or Louie the Y, as some used to say. Bits and Pieces by the Dave Clark 5. Or the Hollies, Just One Look. It's the Kingsmen with Louie. How about the Swinging Blue Jeans? Good golly, Miss Molly. The Crystals. He's a rebel. And Bern Elliott and the Fenmen, New Orleans. It's the Crystals. He's a rebel. Next set. Animals, Baby, Let Me Take You Home. Beatles, Gone By Me Love. Or the Mojos, Everything's Alright. Well, it's the Beatles, Gone By Me Love. This one not done on years, not done on decades, not done on sales, just done a list. And sharpen things up much better. And we got lots of lists. Some got nearly 5,000, no, that's the maximum, mine. How about the next one? Tobacco Road, Nashville Teens. And if we keep working, we'll come through the 70s and things like that. We're 1964 at the moment. How about Roy Orbison? It's over. And how about Hubble Bubble? More toil and just more trouble. That's all you get. That's the winner. Hubble Bubble, toil and trouble. Manfred Mann. Yes, and I've got the Manfred Mann again with Do Wah Diddy Diddy. But he's joined by the Applejacks like dreamers do. And the Hollies. Here I go again. And who's the winner? It's Manfred Mann, Do Wah Diddy Diddy. Do you want the Beach Boys? I get around. How about the Mojos? I do get around, but why not tonight? Or the Honeycombs? Have I the right? It's the Mojos. Why not tonight? How about She's Not There by the Zombies? You can have the Naturals. I should have known better, a Beatles cover. Or the Kinks, You Really Got Me. It's She's Not There by the Zombies. Would you like Rag Doll by the Four Seasons? Roy Orbison, Oh Pretty Woman. Or the Animals, I'm Crying. It's Rag Doll by the Four Seasons. How about the Animals? They're not there. That fooled you. How about the Applejacks, Three Little Words? Manfred Mann, Sha-La-La. Or the Hollies, We're Through. Well, I can tell you that we're through. It's the Hollies. You can play it any way that you want it. Dave Clark 5. As long as you don't bring me down. Pretty Things. And the Honeycombs, is it because? Yes, I'm afraid that's why it is. Is it because? It's because the Dave Clark 5, anyway you want me, is the first on the list. How about the Poets? Now we're through. Tommy Quickly and Marie Moore 4, Wild Side of Life. I loved it when I had it. On vinyl, I had it in too. How about Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, Dancing in the Street? Well, that's the one, what it is. Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, or just Martha and the Vandellas in those days, Dancing in the Street. Is it the Foremost, Baby I Need Your Lovin'? It could be the Hollies, Yes I Will. Or them, Baby Please Don't Go. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the Foremost, Baby I Need Your Lovin'. Is it Manfred Mann, Come Tomorrow? Is it the Animals? Don't let me be misunderstood. Yeah, could be, but it's not. Is it the Beach Boys? Dance, Dance, Dance. Yes, that's more like it, that's it. Is it? That's Goldie and the Gingerbreads. Can't you hear my heartbeat? Could be the Who, I can't explain. Or the Dennisons Walking the Dog. Which one? Yes, that's right. Who? I can't explain. That's the winner. The next one. You want the Moody Blues? But I don't want to go on without you. You can have the pretty things, honey, I need. Let's have both on then. Well, the animals say, bring it on home to me. But it's the pretty things, honey, I need. Is it them? Here comes the night. Peter and Gordon, true love ways, or Martha and Vandellas, nowhere to run. It's them. Here comes the night. Is it Bob Dylan, Somebetarian Homesick Blues? Is it Something But a Beginning by the Honeycombs? Or is it This Little Bird, Nashville Teens? It's Something But a Beginning by the Honeycombs, that's what it is. Is it the Kinks, Set Me Free? The Who? Anywhere, anyhow, anywhere? Or is it the Hollies, I'm Alive? It's the Hollies, I'm Alive. Is it the Beach Boys? You've just got to say 1, 2, or 3. That would be accepted. Is it the Beach Boys? Help me, Rhonda. Is it the Moody Blues, From the Bottom of My Heart? Or is it the Yardbirds, Heart Full of Soul? It's the Beach Boys. Help me, Rhonda. Is it Four Tops, Baby I Need Your Lovin'? Is it the Birds, Mr. Tambourine Man? Or is it Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs with Woolly Bully? 1, 2, 3, it's the Birds, Mr. Tambourine Man. Is it Catch Us If You Can, Dave Clark 5? Is it the Animals, We've Got to Get Out of This Place? Or is it the Pretty Things, Cry to Me? It's the Dave Clark 5, Catch Us If You Can. Is it Bob Dylan, Like a Rolling Stone? Is it Brian Poole and the Tremolos, I Want Candy? Or is it the Birds, All I Really Want to Do? It's Brian Poole and the Tremolos, I Want Candy. Is it the Rolling Stones? I can get no, that means satisfaction. Is it the Hollies, Look Through Any Window? How about the McCoys, Hang On, Sloopy? It's the Rolling Stones, satisfaction. Is it Wilson Pickett in the Midnight Hour? How about If You Gotta Go, Go Now by Manfred Mann? Or how about The Sorrow Is Take a Heart? If you gotta go, you better go now. It's Manfred Mann. How about the Fortunes? Here it comes again. James Brown, Papa's got a brand new bag. Or Head Shoppers Anonymous at Good News Week. It's James Brown, Papa's got a brand new bag. Is it the Yardbirds? Still I'm sad. Chris Andrews, Yesterday Man. Or how about the Yardbirds, Evil Hearted You? It's Yesterday Man from Chris Andrews. Is it the Animals, It's My Life? Bob Dylan, Positively 4th Street? Or Len Barry, 1, 2, 3? It's The animals, it's my life. Is it the Who, my generation? How about the birds? Turn, turn, turn. Mhm. And how about Roy Head to the right? It's the Who, my generation. Yeah, still time for another few yet. Is it Four Seasons? Let's hang on. How about Rescue Me from Fontella Bass? Or you can have the Spencer Davis Group, Keep On Running. Will we keep things running? No, we won't. We'll hang on. It's the Four Seasons, so let's hang on. Is it the Beatles? We can walk it out. Is it the Hollies? If I needed someone? Or is it Chris Andrews, to whom it concerns? Those that are playing the game, to whom it concerns, Chris Andrews is the winner. Is it? Searchers, take me for what I'm worth. How about the Beach Boys, Barbara Ann? And what about If I Can't Let Go by the Hollies? 1, 2, 3. Searchers, take me for what I'm worth. That's the winner. Is it the Who with Substitute? It surely can't be Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels, Jenny Take a Ride. But is it Dave D, Dorsey, Beaky, McIntitch, and everybody else? Hold tight. No, I'm afraid it's Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels, Jenny Take a Ride. Is it the Alan Price set? Surely it must be. I put a spell on you. Is it Graham Bonney? He's looking for a Supergirl. And how about the Spencer Davis Group? Somebody help me. Somebody's putting a spell on me, he says. 1, 2, 3. It's a Spencer Davis Group. Somebody help me. Is it the Bobby Fuller 4? I fought the law. And guess who won? The man with the camera. He took all the pictures, yeah. And how about the Crying Shames? Please stay. And how about the Beach Boys, Sloop John B? It's the Crying Shames with Please Stay. Yard Beach. Get back from that. Yardbirds. Shapes of Things. Mamas and the Papas, California Dreaming, and the Mersey's Sorrow. It's 1, 2, 3. Mamas and the Papas, California Dreaming. You can have Here Girl by the Small Faces, Wild Thing by the Trogs, and Edwin Starr, Stopper on Sight, SOS. It's Wild Thing by the Trogs. How about the Animals Don't Bring Me Down? I've got the Chiffons here with a sweet talking guy. And what about the Rolling Stones, Painted Black? Yes, the winner is the Rolling Stones, Painted Black. Is the Yardbirds over, under, sideways, down? Did making Kitch and everybody else hide away? Or the Kings, sunny afternoon? And it is Yardbirds over, under, sideways, down. Is it the Beatles, Paperback Writer? Simon and Garfunkel, I Am a Rock. Or James Brown, It's a man's man world. That's a winner, James Brown. Oh, just time but another couple, I think, on here yet. And is it Las Bravas, Black is Black? Is it Georgie Fame, Get Away? Or is it Bus Stop by the Hollies? It's Georgie Fame, Get Away. Isn't Alan Price said, I've been getting away, Georgie? I went high, I went lily, I went high, I went low. Is it the Critters, Younger Girl? Or how about Chris Montez, The More I See You? That's a winner, Chris Montez. We're through to about 66 somewhere now. Trying to keep them roughly in a order, but might not always be so, man. How about Manfred Mann, 1966, is One Just Like a Woman? You can have Tommy James and the Shondells with Hanky Panky. The Trogs are doing well with A Girl Like You. So who is it? It's the Trogs with A Girl Like You. The Shoot Money, he got a big roll band and he's a big time operator. But does he win it? That's the question. He's got the Four Tops, Loving You Was Sweeter Than Ever, up against, and Edwin Starr, Headline News. It's the Four Tops, Loving You Was Sweeter Than Ever. And this is the last one, I think, officially. Is it Los Bravos, I Don't Care? Invented by David D. Big and Teach and everybody else. Or is it the Spencer Davis Group with When I Come Home? It's the Spencer Davis Group, When I Come Home. Oops, there's one more. Is it Bobby Darin, If I Were a Carpenter? Is it the Trogs, I Can't Control Myself? Or is it the Hollies, Stop, Stop, Stop? It's the Trogs, I Can't Control Myself. That's all for this one, I think, for today. Thank you very much. Gobba 5344, sing songs. He want me to sing songs. I can. I do a little bit of singing, but that'll be a fifth show. No, no. I do when I'm trying not to do master streaming. I do pick a song. I do musical CDs. I want to sing on top of that. I'll have to come back tonight. Well, we were going to do a few songs this year. We're going to say them for you. We'll sort it out and see if we can. Right, we're going on to the next show, which is music CDs.